Hi everyone, attorney Megan Pastrana here. I am at a conference, or I attended a conference for business over the weekend in Santa Barbara, California. And before I depart today, I went on a hike and it's just so gorgeous here. And I thought I wanted to make a video, an immigration update, or to share information about immigration with all of you, and also share this amazingly beautiful view. If you can see behind me, just the water and the boats, and I'm here, it's the hotel is in the middle of nature. You can hear the birds, and it's just so peaceful. and you get to see me out of my lawyer costume. I'm in my sweatshirt, and even though it's sunny and beautiful here, it is chilly, but it's just so nice to go on a hike. And I felt inspired and wanted to share some immigration tips with all of you. And so I thought a great topic would be the top 3 tips for preparing for your immigration interview. And you'll want to stay tuned for all 3 tips, because tip number 3 I think is probably the most important and is really what inspired me to make this video here today. So tip number 1 is make sure that you review your application and all of the forms that you filled out and the evidence that was submitted. Oftentimes immigration has a very long wait time before you will actually receive your interview. And so it's really important to go through that application, see if there's any updates that have happened since you last filed. And it's also good to refresh your memory about what evidence you might have submitted, because the immigration officer will be asking questions about that. And I've seen a lot of times, and the other attorneys on our team, we see that when we go into an immigration interview, the officer will just start out with casual conversation, but they might be asking questions about that evidence that was submitted as a way to confirm your relationship. So for example, if you had put in information that you adopted a dog or a pet, and that was 8 months or a year ago, and they say, hey, welcome here today, grab a seat, how is your cat, Fluffy, that you adopted? And then that would start conversation, and so they can check with you about your relationship. So review that application in detail. I'm not saying you would forget about your adopted cat, but just to refresh your memory on what you had submitted and to see if there's any updates. So that's tip number 1. Tip number 2 is to make sure before your interview that you have all of your documents. And a lot of our clients are very meticulous, and we love that. Have a nice organized, maybe not necessarily a binder, but some kind of like file or something where where all of the documents are, and have them all there. So for example, your birth certificate, your certified marriage license, if you have any records, updated relationship evidence. It's a lot of documents, so have all of that organized and ready to go for your interview, and have both of you know where all of those documents are and how they're organized. Just so you aren't scrambling the day before. Get that prepared well in advance and have all of those documents organized. And then, there's a car horn in the background. Hopefully that's not too loud for all of you. But tip number 3, and what I would say is the most important tip that we tell all of our clients, and sometimes they're surprised to hear that that's our advice. But tip number 3 is to take care of yourself. And by that I mean get a good night's rest, come bright-eyed and bushy-tailed to your interview, and knowing that you're going in for an immigration interview can cause some nerves, anxiety, stress. And so by taking care of yourself, tip number 3, I mean do something that will help you to kind of get in a better mind, a better space, a better state of mind. And so that's what kind of inspired me to make this video today. Something that really helps me to navigate through, when you're sitting for an entire day and you're thinking, something that really helps me, and something that my husband also likes to do, is to go on a walk. And so that's why I'm out here in nature and going on a walk, enjoying this beautiful view, and just connect with yourself more. So whatever that is, what that is. Do some things that make you feel rejuvenated, relaxed, and get a good night's rest and have yourself be in a really good state for when you're going in for your interview, so you're not fatigued and anxious when you're going in that day of your interview. So those are my top 3 tips. I hope you enjoyed that information. I hope you enjoyed sharing this wonderful view with me, and I hope if you have an interview coming up soon, best of luck to you. Thanks so much for watching.